It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Eagles and the Panthers on EA Sports.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, it's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a 7-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his 10th NFL season now. That's Russell Wilson.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Wilson. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. They'll be led, of course, by their 2nd-year quarterback from LSU, Joe Burrow.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Way to be here, baby!
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 13 carries, 52 yards and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Justin Reed. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Well, you normally talk about the mobility and the accuracy first, but the arm strength, that's what can turn Russ into danger Russ.
And what was amazing to me was the fact he was able to get as much on the ball as he did because he was on the run. Normally, when you're on the move like that, you don't expect the ball to go that far. You would think you need your lower body to be involved. That was an all-arm throw.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. From the 17, Wilson. Open man is Uzama. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. The numbers for him from a week ago. 10 catches, up over 130 yards, and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Throwing is Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. C.J. Uzama with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his 2nd, but instead it's 4th down. And on is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
And this might be a little bit of a surprise for everyone, as it was for me to learn that J.D. McKissic wound up with 80 catches last year out of the backfield, quietly the 2nd most among all NFL running backs. And that was with Antonio Gibson as a rookie running the ball so effectively. But maybe we shouldn't be so surprised. McKissic, a wide receiver in college.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's looking for Ridley again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And Diggs has it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. A first down carry for Davis. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now 14-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now Abdullah, the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll check on his status when we get back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And this will be caught by Mooney. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. There's Mooney with another catch. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down now. It's Jacobs. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as good running gets them to about the 44.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. being chased out left. Finding room inside the 40. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point attempt here still to come. And that one makes it 14-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. A carry now for McKissick. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now it's Wilson. Pass incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Quentin Williams, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Look,
Let's see what happens here. Quick throw caught by Godwin. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. And they go play action now. Burrow. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they're going to be settled down at the 15-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Trucks over him. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jared Cook. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he returns this to the 22.
Come on, man. Let's go!
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
They will run it. It's McKissick. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This one to Bourne out on the left side. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And here's Joseph Charlton now as he's on to punt for Carolina. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's McKissick. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The Eagles on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Cook now. He's been terrific so far. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. But Josh Jacobs, the guy that runs with a lot of power. 3rd in the NFL last year in yards after contact and breaks off a nice run there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Maurice Hurst able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's the first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And that is a situation where in the defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
And the next-gen stats tell the story as he was traveling at better than 19 miles an hour. Here's Wilson. A throw to the flat here from McKissick. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On third down, Wilson. Open man is Uzomah. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Going deep for Diggs. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Eagles have taken the lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Lambo on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles. And it's been the passing game that's been the story. They have feasted on this secondary to the tune of 200-plus yards already through 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
And he stopped immediately there.
A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
That's complete to Mooney. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Jacobs.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
2nd down at 5.
Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got his target, Samuel. Touchdown, Panthers. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in by Diggs.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's a give to Davis.
It's a first down and more for Davis.
And finally taken down at the 34.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the ball 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Davis. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Here's Wilson to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's fourth down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Second and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this is incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's third down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 36-yard line. From the gun, it's Wilson. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
I got my carpet rolled out for you.
Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And that's how you start a drive because you know they had this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Wilson. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now a handoff to Davis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Mike Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. On first down, Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And now they will throw it with Burrow. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Josh Oliver, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have got it back to a 1-score game.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody. But those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. Defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Blankenship out for the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now. 5 plays there on that drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll run with McKissick. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go, here we go!
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. He's going to float this one deep right side. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 42.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. and he hits a big one right there.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. From the 35 on 2nd down, Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. To throw is Wilson. Caught right side, Davis. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And for a 2nd straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. They go again with Davis. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now it's Wilson. And this one too low.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. He wants it all for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Maybe an important 4th quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the posts. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
1st down, here's Burrow. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Off the option, here's Jacobs. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 151 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And this is Cook with the grab. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Here's Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Again, it's Burrow. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Akins. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Burrow will throw. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Deebo Samuel with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. And the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Wilson to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Open man is Bourne. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now Wilson. Out right to Bourne. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. On the ground with a tight end, and he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Open man is Uzama. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it 2nd down. Wilson to throw. That is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing now is Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go, it's Wilson on 4th down. Touchdown! C.J. Uzama. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now Abdullah, the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now the Panthers down by a field goal, 57 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Burrow. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The 1st down carry for Davis. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Laramie Tunsil, Pro Bowl tackle, called for the infraction. A carry now for McKissick. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. McKissick again on 2nd down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They will run it. It's McKissick. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So in a game that's been full of twists and turns, here's another with time winding down.
And now, as you say, time's obviously a huge factor. But all you're looking for now is 3. So one big play, maybe a penalty, and you might get that shot after all.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
To throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Burrow. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. Burrow, and it's 2nd down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And we've got 3 football, 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Callaway, the return man. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime now for Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it, but they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. From the 38, Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Here's Sam Cook now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. And picked up a 1st down and a whole lot more. Forget about just looking for the sticks. They went well beyond the stick.
I know they were talking about guarding the sticks on defense. They didn't guard them very well. They got a big-time completion on a 3rd down. That's almost a backbreaker, isn't it? In overtime, every play's importance is magnified. And that one could turn out to be huge.
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And that will break our tie and give him a 3-point lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Panthers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.